Joy Williams is coming. Hey guys, come on in here. Good to see you, Joy.
How are you?
Good. This is Amy. I know you guys haven't met.
No.
Hi.
Joy,
Hi.
Amy, Joy.
Hey.
Amy was trying to do your voice.
Oh, how'd it go?
Not well.
Yeah.
No.
Do what you were doing.
Just close
She was like, how did she get so high?
eyes.
Hey.
But it's like so beautiful and high, and like I couldn't quite. Looked like I was like just grasping for air.
That's what I call the butt squeeze moment, where
Oh.
you just.
Oh, is
gotta-
that the trick?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
partly.
Okay.
Try it with the butt squeeze.
Yeah.
Just close your eyes.
See,
A little higher.
you get there a little bit.
Joy, how are you?
I'm all right. It's good to see you. I haven't
Yeah.
seen you since the podcast.
Yeah, Joy came over and we did a Bobby cast, and yeah, that was really good. I felt like we became long lost friends after that.
I know.
Yeah.
I've missed you.
Yeah,
like,
thank
I
you.
come bearing vinyl.
Is that from your? By the way, the record came out Friday, so check it out. It's called Front Porch, and that is actually one of my favorite songs on the record.
If never you find what you're looking
Video is so good.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
on back to the
Let's start where, because I think Amy's new to this.
Yeah.
Amy learned when you were in the Civil Wars with this song, I think, which a lot of America did,
just
which is Safe and Sound, because
Yeah.
we were big Hunger Games fans.
Oh yeah, we like read all the books. And
Dude,
we'd
I
call
was the
each other.
same.
Oh,
I was
did you read the books?
Oh, all of them. Like I went on a vacation and read like 2 of them. I didn't really say hi to anybody on that vacation, but it was a great read.
But did you do it because you were doing a song for the movie?
No, that was just like a super total fluke that was happening. I mean, we were in LA, the Civil Wars. We had a show at the Wiltern, and Taylor and I had been texting that
Taylor
day.
Swift, by the way, she's so cool. She calls Taylor just by a name. By the way, yeah.
Well,
T.
it was T. Miles, my son, calls her Auntie Tay Tay. But yeah, I mean, we were just texting, and she said, "Hey, wait, are you in LA? No, I'm in LA, and I've got to work on this. Do you want to do this with?" And so we literally wrote that song with T-Bone at his studio in under 3. Wrote it and recorded it in under 3 hours, and because we had to get back to sound check for our show. So it all happened very much in a serendipitous way.
And then it was the song.
And then it was a song.
Then it was the song.
Yes.
What's it like writing with Taylor?
Really easy. She's such a great writer, as we all know. And it, when you're writing with friends, I mean, it's just like sitting down to dinner with, a good pal, it doesn't feel like a first date. Like you're just able to talk about life, and the lyrics can come really easily. And then we've got like T-Bone Burnett playing guitar. That doesn't suck. So,
How did you and Taylor Swift become friends?
man.
Just in town?
Yeah, just in town through the music. I mean, it's amazing how music can make friends, and that's kind of what happened with us too. It just slowly over time, she got to know what kind of music I was making in the Civil Wars, and we just became fast friends at that point.
Joy Williams is here. Her record came out on Friday, and I'm a massive fan. So much so that I don't want to get too in the weeds. But the rumor was that you learned to sing from birds.
I love that this is the story and I don't want to dispel the myth because I really like that, but it's a little bit more like my mom outside, and that was kind of we didn't have a lot of money where I grew up. I was born in Michigan, and we lived out in the woods, and we didn't have a whole lot, so we would go out and take these nature walks, and my mom, who also sang, taught me how to she called it active listening. And so I learned how to harmonize from my mom and the birds.
And the birds.
And
That's why her
said
voice is
birds.
so
Yeah.
bird perfect.
Oh, I don't know about perfect,
'Cause
but
she learned-
I'll pay you later, Bobby.
It's like, what's the guy's name? Dr. Doolittle. You're like Dr. Doolittle
Dr.
of singers.
Doolittle of singers?
Yes.
I'm going to make a business card and put that on there.
Joy Williams is here. Record's out.
when we crossed over.
This is called Be With You.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Thank you.
I wanna be with you.
Tell me about this one.
Oh, man.
It sounds to me like
Yeah.
a song we sing at church.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
When I was listening to a lot of Patsy Cline at the time, and I just thought, man, it'd be really fun to take my own spin on what it's like to write something that kind of sways like this. And then, relationships have ups and downs, and it's that moment of like, even though we're in a tough spot, I really want to. We're gonna lean in. We're gonna make this work, and I believe in us. And so that's what that song's about.
We tried and we tried.
You also have a song called Preacher's Daughter, which you were a minister's
Yes.
daughter.
Yes.
What was that like doing music? Because I know for a long time you were a Christian artist. You won a lot of awards, a lot of Dove Awards.
I got nominated. I was once a bridesmaid, never a bride.
Oh, really?
Sir. Yeah.
That's the right award, right? Dove Awards?
Yeah,
Yeah.
You're right. Never won those. Got nominated a lot, but
You didn't win a Dove Award, but you won 3 Grammys? What were they? How much did they miss out on that?
Well, I don't, you know, I like the Grammys. They make really good bookends, and I'm really proud of them. But being a preacher's daughter was, you know, it had its ups and downs. But you know, my dad passed away from cancer, and I remember wanting to write a song about him, and I just couldn't for a couple of years. And then finally one day it was like one total download. In like 3 hours, I had 3 pages of lyrics, and then brought it to the most amazing writer, Liz Rose, and Natalie Hemby as well. And finally was able to write a song about my dad and me.
You know, on your Instagram, you had asked a question, and you said, "Hey, what song reminds you of home?"
Yeah. Do you have one?
Yeah, I actually do. You know, as you know, I'm a super fan. And what is yours, by the way?
I was thinking about this, and I think that I would have to say, because I ended up moving out to Northern California, and my dad being also a preacher's son, we were not really allowed to listen to a lot of music, and he wasn't either, but his big rebellion was the Beach Boys. So God Only Knows by the Beach Boys always actually reminds me of home.
Yeah? God only knows what. Oh, yeah. That's awesome. Amy, what about you? What song reminds you of home?
I have to go George Strait, Amarillo by Morning.
Because
I mean, anything George Strait really reminds me of home and childhood.
That's
But
awesome.
This happened to be my favorite one. Like, repeat when we were kids.
and is this your favorite song from George Strait?
But yes, hands down.
I was thinking about mine.
Yeah, what's yours?
Well, it's just like what reminds me of home. Probably Colin Ray Little Rock. Because this is right when I was a kid, this 90s country. And also the fact that we in Arkansas got mentioned in the song was so cool to us.
It's just.
It didn't matter what it was about. It didn't matter if he's struggling in Little Rock.
But the shout out.
Big.
The shout out.
And Little Rock got 2 shout-outs in 2 different songs, Reba and Colin Ray. Little Rock, I mean, both of them. So that's a big deal to us.
It is.
So I'd listen to Kiss in 96, and Colin Ray would come on, and everybody in the state would be like,
That's my time.
he's talking about us.
That's it.
He's talking about us. Yeah, that one reminds me of home.
When I said I come bearing vinyl, I didn't even mean mine, even though I did. But like this one, I got you because we talked last
this
time
one
on the
isn't-
podcast.
That's not you?
No, I got
Oh.
you a little gift because you and I both were like, we love the boo-hooey,
Can I open it
melancholic
now?
songs. Yeah, go for it.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
'Cause I'm always weird with people opening gifts in front of me because I'm like, there's that vulnerable moment where you have
What
to.
if you hate it?
I know.
I know.
I'm going to do the worst
What
fake
if you
face ever.
hate it?
Let's see.
I secretly hope you might. No, I don't. I think you're
Oh,
gonna
this
like
is
it.
awesome. I love
Yes!
it. I
thought you might.
Yeah, it's REM Automatic for the people.
That's right.
You know what's on this, Eddie?
Yes, it's Everybody Hurts.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
You named it.
Track 4.
That was
There it
what
is.
we talked about that on the podcast.
That's probably the song I've listened to the most, period, in my life with stream because that's
No,
just my song.
I know, like you. This is where you and I have
Yeah.
like a little golden thread between us because it's the same thing. I put it on. I'm like, someone gets me.
I really appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Look at that. And Man on the Moon is one of my favorite songs of all
So
time too.
good.
Mm,
So good.
yeah. Have you seen have you seen Man on the Moon first of all with Jim Carrey being Andy Kaufman?
Yes.
Have you seen the Netflix special where Jim Carrey does a documentary about his time being Andy Kaufman?
Where he kind of almost lost his marbles. Yes.
It's so good.
It is. It is. Jim
yeah.
Carrey's, man, I can't even imagine going to the depths that he went to for that character.
He's probably in the depth. He probably lives in the depths. Like you have to kind of be crazy to create
guess.
crazy.
I suppose so, but pot calling kettle. So I'm,
I agree.
it must take a little crazy for me to notice the crazy in him.
You're a treat.
Thank
You're-
you.
You're a real treat.
Thank you, sir. It's good to see you, my
Good
friend.
to see you,
and
too.
Aim, I'm so glad we finally got to hang.
Oh yeah, and I have Joy tattooed on my wrist.
You do?
Yeah.
I
well,
What's the
for-
story?
I told her we met and she did that.
Yeah, I knew you were coming in, and I was
Wow.
like,
that is super fan status.
I just, my mom, when she was battling cancer,
Yeah.
her motto was choose joy. So my sister and I had joy in our mom's handwriting tattooed on
Dude,
our wrist. So it was a constant reminder to choose joy.
That's going to make me cry because that's what my dad said too, and he was battling cancer too.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Well, I'm sure similarly they knew where their joy came from. So
Yeah.
they were just very intentional about making sure.
Yeah. It's amazing. I love that you have that on your wrist.
You can follow Joy at Joy_Williams. 2 underscores, by the way.
Yes, yes.
Wait, Joy underscore was already taken?
It was. Julia Williams is kind of there's a few of us.
2 underscores. Joy
a few
2
of us.
underscores Williams.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Well, I'm so glad that you have new music
Thank
because I'm a
you.
massive fan.
Thank you.
I think the first time we ever talked was when I was on Dancing with the Stars.
That's right.
We were on
Like
direct message.
total DM.
Yeah,
I was like, how's
yeah.
it going? Waiting for hours in your trailer. I know how
Yeah,
that goes. It's the
that's it.
hurry up and wait.
It is. And
Yeah.
then you dance.
Yes, you do. And you did. You
Yeah,
came
yeah.
and you conquered.
Yep. And I would listen. You know what I would listen to? I told you this, and I haven't thought about this since the last time we talked. I would listen to your record which song would I listen to?
'Cause the trouble
This.
Oh.
Because this was out. This is one of the first tracks.
Yeah.
And I would listen to this laying in my trailer, getting pumped up. Yeah.
Like I would listen to like Sabotage by the Beastie Boys to get like amped, but I love that you listen to The Trouble with One.
Yeah, and that's what it was. I was like, I posted the song and
Yeah,
tagged you.
yes.
And you hit me back, and I was like, oh, I'm just getting pumped up for my dance tonight. That's what it was.
Things I've never heard before.
Uh-huh. Well, Joy, good to see you.
You too. Thanks
Everybody,
for having me on.
check out the record, and I will take my vinyl home and
Yeah.
and play Everybody Hurts now on another device.
Yes, you will.
All right. Thank you, Joy.
is a